Alrighty, guys. While you're listening to the last episode, you would have noticed that we had a bit of a technical problem and it just cut out. We were just continuing that episode, part one, part two. Look, we've got to about episode 50 before we've had a complication like this and
Mm,
again a show with no sponsorship. So just show some respect.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty. So I was about to talk about this one that was a bit controversial in the sense that it's probably not global because it's just rugby league. But I've gone Jerome Hughes because I think he's New Zealand's best league player at the moment. It has been for the last few years, and he's obviously never played in New Zealand, so I'm counting it in that sense. So he's always been
yeah,
based over in Melbourne. Well, not always, but for the majority of his career. And I just think this guy is he is quite like if rugby league was to go like a lot more global and it had eyes on it like the Premier League or NBA does type thing, I think Jerome Hughes would be one of your more marketable kind of guys. Like he's a cool sort
hmm
of dude. He's quite short, built low to the ground, pace,
yeah,
tan skin, and just goes. So yeah, I just really like what he does, and I think he's the face of New Zealand rugby league as much as people probably would think it would be like a Fisher Harris with him coming back to
yeah.
the Warriors. But I just think Jerome Hughes is the guy. Like I just like what he does with that little headgear
hmm
on and things like that. Um,
No, you're not
you
going to
want to
get
talk
any
about him or
arguments
not?
here. Um, oh, what was that? Sorry.
Oh, do you want to talk about him or just move on? I don't
Oh,
mind either
yeah, no,
way.
I agree. You've gone a bit rogue with the global scale there, but I guess you kind of
Yeah.
did include some fine print there. But yeah, no, I completely agree with you there. I think, uh, like you say, if it was more of a global game, he definitely would be up there. And it seems weird to kind of not have a rugby
Mhm.
or rugby league
Yeah,
player kind
that's like
of.
my go one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's interesting. For my next one, I will go with a proper breather sport here, and that is Stephen Adams. I
Mm.
guess he's globally getting more traction as his team. The Rockets go quite well in the NBA this year, even though they didn't go too well in the playoffs. But you look at a lot of the fan pages and a lot of people just froth Steven Adams because he is just a Kiwi in a
Mm.
in a league full of boring Americans who have no personality. Even if he is just saying "chur, bro" and stuff like that, and setting big screens and just knocking point guards over and shit like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think globally he definitely is the face of New Zealand basketball, although he hates playing for them. Funnily
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, he would have been my second pick, probably behind Chris Wood, but I've controversially left him out because I don't believe he identifies as a New Zealander.
Mm,
So the fact that he's just never given a fuck about trying to play for the national team when you got all these other superstars that like Jokic and Doncic and even the Aussie boys that want to go and play for their country whenever they get the chance.
yeah.
No, I just think this guy's not actually a New Zealander. I think he's a New Zealander for his own brand. Like I think he quite likes um, obviously talking it up so he can get yeah, as you say, like the Americans quite like um, the people from this side of the world. But as far as I'm concerned, he's not a New Zealander. So yeah, until he
hmm
puts a black singlet on, he can get fucked. And no, not that kind of black singlet. All right. Um,
Don't know what that means, but yeah.
yeah. Oh, don't worry, we can talk about that after. My last one, I've gone for a female. I guess
Why do
this.
you sound that so short? Why do you say that
No, well,
sound? Yeah.
the reason is because I actually left this one out of my top five female athletes, and you'd think if you're in the top five global New Zealand athletes, they'd be in your
Mm,
top five female athletes. But I think this just shows that we don't often look at gender, which is awesome.
yeah.
When we're looking at
Yeah.
sport. So I've gone Lulu Sun. Have you heard of Lulu Sun?
Uh,
So no.
um, no, I haven't actually been to Thailand yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So just to give you some context, she's a tennis player and she made the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, quite close to where you live,
Okay.
last
Yeah.
year. First New Zealander to make the quarterfinals of Wimbledon ever. She's done quite well at some pretty big tennis tournaments. Um,
What kind
she
of
is a
tennis
bit
was
of,
that? Sorry, not table tennis.
no, not table tennis,
No, not
tennis.
ping pong. No, okay.
No,
Yeah.
not no proper tennis. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um,
Just
and
clarifying.
yeah, yeah. So she's done massive. Like, I think you've never really been a big tennis man yourself.
No. Yeah.
But I think even you would be well aware that there's never really been a Kiwi up there. You know your Roger Federers and your Serena Williamses and your Rafa Nadals, and there's all these global tennis big names, but there's never a New Zealander even close to the conversation. You obviously have Aussies that are in there, but not Kiwis. So it's quite it's pretty cool now that she's ranked in the top 40, I think, or top 50 in the world, and she's doing pretty
Hmm.
well in tennis, which is a big global sport. So just to have a New Zealander in there flying the flag for the posh twats around the globe that
Yeah.
follow that game, really cool. So yeah, man, you might have to watch some videos when you get off this stream.
Yeah, I think I might have seen some to be fair, but yeah. Anyway, the last one yeah, like you say, I've gone for a similar kind of similar mold to yours with a female athlete. Like we say, we don't see gender, so just
Mm,
another athlete. But in a similar kind of niche, a more posh sport, and that's Lids Co.
mm,
Just globally, obviously winning at the Olympics and all that kind of jazz,
yeah,
as well as all the stuff she does on the tour frequently. Just
yeah,
global superstar for women's golf. So yeah, enough said.
yeah. No, shout out
Yeah,
to her.
any
She's
thoughts
massive.
yourself?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, she's massive, as you say. What are the things on the tour that you're really enjoying from her at the moment?
Just the way she hits the ball is pretty impressive, eh? Like, yeah.
Yeah, she's
No,
definitely
just the
been to a
winning.
driving
Just the
range.
winning. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Would you
No,
take
just
her
the
to
way
a
she
driving
wins.
range?
Oh, yeah, I'd take her to a driving range and yeah, yeah, yeah. Top golf, maybe to Top Golf in
Yeah,
London. If she's passing through, I could take her out.
mm,
Yeah. And
yeah,
she could give me
nice.
some tips on driving the ball. But yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to give a big shout out to our Asian community there, actually, because I think what we find is that some of New Zealand's top female athletes, and it does seem to be female, to be fair. So I think maybe some of the Asian parenting of their male or sons, I think they can know it as, needs to improve. But we rely on
Mm,
the Asian New Zealanders to produce our best female athletes. We've just given good examples of that there with the Lulu Sun and a Lydia Ko.
yeah.
And can you give me some others quickly? Otherwise, I'm stuck. There's got to be more than two. I feel like there's more than two.
It's your point. So you
Oh,
can keep
okay.
going. Yeah, yeah.
Well, anyway, so your top
Isn't
arguably.
Mu Margapalu, isn't she
Oh no, Mumoga Palu. I think she might be Dongan. But yeah, so
a
yeah, just
Dochon?
anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
our top two athletes are both Asian descent, and that's really cool. They're obviously carrying us both academically and on the golf and tennis arenas. So thanks for that. Any final thoughts from you?
No, I want you to keep going actually. Yeah, I think you think you might
I
have a lot
know.
of spare time on your hands soon.
Yeah, nah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah. All right, well, thanks for gentlemen. Let us know your top five athletes globally below. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.